Hi to everyone. Welcome to குழந்தைகள் உலகம். Today our topic is Chapter 5 Working with Theoretical Operating Systems Part 1 Working with Windows. Introduction to Operating System. An operating system is a system software that enable the hardware to communicate and operate with other software. It also acts as an interface between the user and the hardware and controls the overall execution of the computer. Following are some of the important functions of an operating system: memory management, process management, device management and file management, security management, control overall system performance, error detecting aids, coordination between other software and user. We already discussed in previous chapter. The most popular operating system are as follows: Windows series for desktop and laptop computers, Android for smartphones, iOS for Apple phones and iPad and iPod, Linux open source operating system for desktop and server. Introduction to Windows operating system. Every computer needs an operating system to function. Microsoft Windows is the one of the most popular GUI. GUI means graphical user interface. Multiple applications can executed simultaneously in Windows, and this is known as multitasking. Windows operating system uses both keyboard and mouse as input device. Mouse is used to interact with Windows by clicking its icons. Keyboard is used to enter alphabets, numericals and special characters. Some of the functions of Windows operating systems are: access application on a computer, load any new program on a computer, manage hardware such as printers, scanner, mouse, digital cameras, etc. File management activities, for example, creating, modifying, saving, deleting files and folders. Change computer settings such as color scheme, screensaver of your monitor, etc. Various versions of Windows. Version Windows 1.x. In the year 1985, specific features introduced of GUI in 16-bit processor. Mouse was introduced as an input device. Windows 2.x in the year of 1987. Specific features: supports to minimize or maximize windows. Control panel feature was introduced with various system settings and customizing options. Windows 3.x in the year 1992. Specific features introduced the concept of multitasking, supported 256 colors which brought a more modern, colorful look to the interface. Windows 95 in the year of 1995 introduced Start button, the taskbar, Windows Explorer and Start menu. Introduced 32-bit processor and focus more on multitasking. Windows 98 in the year of 1998, integration of web browser with the operating system. DOS gaming began to disappear as Windows based games improved. Plug and play feature was introduced. Windows NT, designed to act as servers in network. Windows Me in the year of 2000, it introduced automated system diagnostics and recovery tools. This is the special feature. Windows 2000 in the year of 2000, Served as a operating system for business, desktop and laptop system. 4 versions of Windows 2000 were released: Professional, Server, Advanced Server and Data Center Server. Windows XP in the year of 2001 introduced 64-bit processor, improves Windows appearance with theme and offered a suitable version. Windows Vista in the year of 2006 update the looks and feel of Windows. Windows 7 2009 booting time was improved, advanced new user interface like Arabic pinning programs to taskbar, handwriting recognition, etc. and Internet Explorer 8. Windows 8 in the year of 2012. Windows 8 is faster than previous version of Windows. Start button was removed. Windows 8 takes better advantages of multi-core processing, solid state drive, touch screen and other alternative input methods, served as a common platform for mobile and computers. Windows 10 in the year of 2015, start button was added again, multiple desktop, central notification, central for app notification and quick actions. Cortana voice activated personal assistant. Handling the mouse, action and reaction, point to an item, move the mouse pointer over the item, click. Point to the item on the screen, press and release the left mouse button. Right click, point to the item on the screen, press and release the right mouse button. Clicking the right mouse button, display the pop-up menu with various options. Double click, point to the item on the screen, quickly press twice the left mouse button. Drag and drop, point to an item, then hold the left mouse button. As you move the pointer, press the you have reached the desired position. Release the mouse button. Windows Desktop. The operating system of an Windows is called desktop. The desktop shows the start button, taskbar, notification area and date and time. The icons. Icons is a graphical symbol representing the Windows elements like files, folder, shortcuts, etc. Icons plays the vital role of GUI based application. Standard icons. The icons which are available on desktop by default while installing Windows OS is called the standard icons. The standard icons available in all the Windows OS are My Computers, Documents and Recycle Bin. Shortcut icons. Shortcut icons can be created for any applications or file or folder. By double clicking the icon, the released the application or file or folder will open. This represents the shortcut to open a particular application. Disk drive icons. The disk drive icons graphically represented 5 disk drive options. First one hard disk, second one CD-ROM or DVD drive, third one pen drive, fourth one other removable disk storage such as mobile, smartphones, tablet, etc. Then fifth one network drives if your system is connected with other system. The Windows is a typical rectangle area in an application or a document. It is an area on the screen that displays information for a specific program. Application windows. It is an area on a computer screen with defined boundaries and within which information is displayed. Such windows can be resized maximized, minimized, place side by side, overlap, and so on. An application windows certain and open application, that is current application such as Word or Paint. When two or more windows are open, only one of them is active and the other the rest are inactive. Document window. A document window is a selection of the screen used to display the content of a document. Note, when you open any application such as OpenOffice Writer and OpenOffice Impress or OpenOffice Cal, etc., you will find two windows on the screen. The largest window is called as application window. This window helps the user to communicate with the application program. The smaller window which is inside the application window is called the document window. This window is used for typing, editing, drawing and formatting the text and graphics. First image is multiple windows opened in a desktop. Then second one is document windows. Elements of an window. Title bar. The title bar will display the name of the application and the name of the document opened. It will also contain maximize, minimize and close button. Menu bar. The menu bar is seen under the title bar. Menus is menu bar can be accessed by pressing Alt key and the letter that appear underlined in the menu title. Additionally, pressing Alt or F10 bring the focus on the first menu of menu bar. In Windows 7, in the options of the menu bar, click Organize and from the drag and drop menu, click the layout option and select the desired item from that list. The workspace. The workspace is the area in the document window to enter or type the text. Scroll bars. The scroll bars are used to scroll the workspace horizontally or vertically. Corners and borders. The corners and borders of the windows help to drag and resize the window. The mouse pointer changes to double-headed arrow when positioned over the border or a corner. Drag the border or corner in the directions indicates by the double-headed arrow to the desired size. Explore the computer. Start menu. In the lower left hand corner of Windows screen in the Start button. When you click the Start button, the Start menu will appear. Using the Start menu, you have start any applications. Taskbar. At the bottom of the screen is the horizontal bar are called taskbar. This bar contains the Start button, shortcut to various programs, maximized programs, and the extreme right corner you can see the system tray which contain of volume, control, network, date and time, etc. Computer icon. By clicking this icon, the user can see the disk drive mounted in the system. In the Windows XP Vista, this icon is called My Computer. Windows 8 and 10 it is called This PC. Starting and closing applications. Most of the applications installed on your computer are available through the Start menu. Depending on the system setup, the application in the Start menu varies. To start an application, click the Start button and the point to All Program. To Program menu appears. Point to the group that contains the application you want to start and then click the application name. First image is starting an application using Start menu. You can also open an application by clicking Run on the Start menu and the name of the applications. Second image is starting a program using run application. To quit a application, click the close button is in upper right corner of the application window. You can also quit an application by clicking on File, Exit and File Close option in the Windows 7. Managing files and folders. In Windows 7, you can organize your documents and programs in the form of files and folders. You can move, copy, rename, delete and search the files and folders. Creating files and folders. First one, creating folder. You can store your files in many locations on the hard disk or other devices. To better organize your files, you can store them in folders. There are two ways in which you can create a folder. Method 1. Step 1. Open computer icon. Step 2. Open any drive where you want to create a new folder. For example, C drive, D drive, like that. Step 3. Click on File, New Folder. Step 4. A new folder is created with the default name New Folder. Step 5. Type the folder name and press Enter key. Method 2. Step 1. In desktop, right click, go to New Folder. Step 2. A folder appears with the default name New Folder. Step 3. Type the name you want to, press the Enter key. Step 4. The name of the folder will change. Creating files. WordPad is an inbuilt word processor application in Windows OS to create and manipulate text documents. In order to create file in WordPad, click Start, All Programs, Accessories, WordPad or Run. Type WordPad, click OK. WordPad window will be opened. Type the contents in the workspace and save the file using File, click Save, or a shortcut for save Ctrl+S. Third one, Save As dialog box will be opened. In the dialog box, select the location where you want to save the file by using Look in drop down list box. Type the name of the file in the file name text box. Sixth one, click Save button. Finding files and folders. You can use the search box on the start menu to quickly search a particular folder or file in the computer or a specific drive. To find a file or folder, first one, click the Start button. The search box appear at the bottom of the Start menu. Type the name of the file or folders you want to search. And if you give the part of the file or folder name, it will display the list of files or folders starting with the ending specific name. The files or folders with the specific name will appear. If you click that file, it will be directly open that file or folder. There is another option is called See More Result, which appear above the search box. If you click it, it will lead to you search result dialog box where you can click and open that file or the folder. Searching files or folder using computer icon. Click computer icon from desktop or from start menu. The computer disk drive screen will appear at the top right corner of the screen. There is a search box option. Type the name of the files or folder you want to search. Even if you give the part of the files or folder name, it will be display the list of files or folders starting with the specific name. Just click and open the file or folder. Opening existing file or folder. Most of common way of opening file or folder, do the double click on it. Renaming files or folders. There are number of ways to rename file or folders. You can rename using the file menu, left mouse button or right mouse button. Method 1, using file menu. Select the file or folder to wish to rename. Second one, click file name, click rename, type the new name. Finalize the rename operation, press the enter key. Method 2, using the right mouse button, select the file or folder you wish to rename. Click the right mouse button over the file or folder. Select rename from the pop-up menu. Type the new name. To finalize the rename operation, press enter. Method 3, using left mouse button, select a file or folder you wish to rename. Press F2 or click over the file or folder. A surrounding rectangle will appear around the name. Type the new name. To finalize the rename operation, press enter. Moving or copying files or folders. You can move your file or folder to other area using variety of methods. Moving file or folders. Method 1, cut and paste. To move a file or folder, first select the file or folder and then choose one of the following. Click on the edit, cut or Ctrl plus X, this is for shortcut, or right click cut from the pop-up menu. To move the files or folders in the new location, navigate to the new location and paste it using click edit paste from the edit menu or Ctrl plus V using keyboard. This is a shortcut for paste. Or right click paste from the pop-up menu. The file will be pasted in the new location. Method 2, drag and drop. In the disk drive window, we have two panes called left and right panes. In a left pane, the file or folder are displayed like a tree structure. In a right pane, the file inside the specific folder in the left pane are displayed with various options. In the right pane of the disk drive window, select the file or folder you want to move. Click and drag the selected file or folder from the right pane to the folder list on the left pane. Release the mouse button when the target folder is highlighted. Your file or folder will now appear in the new area. Copying file or folders. There are variety of ways to copy files and folders. Method 1, copy and paste. To copy a file or folder, first select the file or folder and then choose one of the following. Click edit, then copy or Ctrl plus C or right click copy from the pop-up menu. To paste file or folders in the new location, navigate to the target location, then do one of the following. Ctrl edit and paste or Ctrl plus V or right click paste from the pop-up menu. Method 2, drag and drop. In a right pane, select the file or folder you want to copy. Click and drag the selected file and or folder to the folder list on the left and drop it where you want to copy the file or folder. Your files or folders will now appear in the new area. Copying files or folders to removable disk. There are several methods of transferring files from a removable disk. First one, copy and paste. Second one, send to. First one, plug the USB flash drive directly into an available USB port. If the USB flash drive or external drive folder does not open automatically, follow the following these steps. Click start computer, double click on removable disk associated with the USB flash drive. Navigate to the folders in your computer contain files you want to transfer. Right click on the file you want to copy, then select copy. Return to the removable disk window. Right click within the window, then select paste. Method 2, send to. Plug the USB flash drive directly into an available USB port. Navigate to the folder in your computer contain file you want to transfer. Right click on the file you want to transfer to a removable disk. Click send to and select the removable disk associated with the USB flash drive. Deleting files and folders. When you delete file or folder, it will move into the recycle bin. To delete a file or folder, select the file or folder you wish to delete. Right click the file or folder, select delete option from the pop-up menu or click file, go to delete or press delete key from the keyboard. The file will be deleted and moved to the recycle bin. Recycle bin is a special folder to keep the files or folder deleted by the user, which means you still have an opportunity to recover them. The user cannot access the file or folder available in the recycle bin without restoring it. To restore file or folder from the recycle bin, open recycle bin, right click on the file or folder to be restored and select restore option from the pop-up menu. To delete all files in the recycle bin, select empty the recycle bin. Creating shortcut on desktop. Shortcut to your most often used folder or files may be created and placed on the desktop to help automate your work. Select the file or folder that you wish to have a shortcut on desktop. Right click on the file or folder. Select send to from the shortcut menu. Then select desktop from the submenu. A shortcut of the file or folder will now appear on the desktop and you can open it from the desktop in the same way as any other icon. Shutting down or logging off a computer. Once you have to close all open applications, you can either log off your computer or shut down the computer. Click start, go to log off or start shutdown. If you have any open programs, then you will be asked to close them or Windows will force shutdown. You will lose any unsaved information if you do this. Switch user. Switch to another user account on the computer without closing your open programs and Windows process. Log off. Switch to another user account on the computer after closing all your open program and Windows process. Lock. Lock the computer while you are away from it. Restart. Reboot the computer. Sleep. Put the computer into the low power mode that remains all running programs and open Windows in computer memory for the super quick restart. Hibernate. Put the computer into a low power mode after saving all running programs and open Windows on the machine's hard drive for the quick restart. Like and share the video. Subscribe the channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.